Hi there and welcome. My name is Coach Darren. I am here at FitTRAC Coaching, where we exist to help busy parents and professionals become happier, healthier, and stronger by developing sustainable eating and exercise habits, all done from the comfort of their homes. And so today I am here to talk about how to exercise if you have bad knees. So unfortunately, joint pain, and specifically knee pain, can come about in various ways. Things like simply getting older, having wear and tear, having suffered an old injury, or even genetics can all be sort of the causes for joint pain, and again, specifically knee pain. So today, I'm going to talk about some of the best exercises to do if you regularly experience knee pain. And so these exercises are things that you can do to help maintain and build strength in your lower body, which also will hopefully not cause further knee pain. So I'm going to show you some things that you could do with equipment, some things you could do just with your body weight. But the important thing is that you can do these exercises. You should be able to do these exercises even if you have bad knees, kind of similar to mine. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first exercise that I'm going to show you to do, that you can do if you have bad knees, is called terminal extensions. And so basically what that means is getting to end range of motion in your knee joint, which will help you to stimulate and use and contract that quadriceps muscle. So part of how to hopefully eliminate some knee pain and still work to get stronger is to working into the areas around the knee joint. So what you're gonna need for this is any simple band like so. And what you'll do is attach it to an anchor point, right? You're gonna step into the band like so. Of course, use some sort of surface if you need to hold your balance. Get this band anchored to just about level with that knee. All right, so it's right at the bottom of my hamstring, on the back of my leg, right above where my knee joint is. And so from here, what I'll do is stand back far enough so that there's a slight bit of tension in the band when my knee is flexed, all right? And then when I extend that knee, I squeeze that quad, and you can see that tension, all right, in that band is allowing me to work this strengthening the area here in my quadriceps by getting that terminal extension of that knee joint all the way and squeezing and locking it out, holding it 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, and then repeating about 8 to 10 reps, holding it for about a 3 1,000 count in each leg. So again, I'll switch legs here, same thing with the opposite leg, get it right on the bottom of that hamstring, stand up nice and tall, slight bit of resistance in the band, all right, while my knee is flexed, and then I'll extend, get that terminal extension, locking it out as much as I can, feel that contraction in that quadriceps muscle, gets nice and hard, and again, 8 to 10 reps, holding it for about a 3 1,000 count. And in just a minute here, I'm going to show you how to do the same exercise even if you don't have a band. All right, real quick, I'm going to show you how to do those terminal extensions just in case you don't have a band. So for this, you can use a foam roller, you can use a rolled up mat. If you don't have these, you could also use like a rolled up towel, all right? And so what you'll do with this, sit up nice and tall, have one leg elevated here using that surface, the yoga mat or the roller here, and then from here, right, my foot's slightly off the ground with my knee being flexed, and then what I'll do is squeeze that leg, right, squeeze that quadriceps, and notice I'm getting that full range of motion all the way to the end range of motion with that leg, just like I did with the band. So from here, squeeze and contract, foot comes off the ground, back down. Squeeze and contract, foot comes off the ground, back down. Let me show you from the lateral view. Same idea, all right? Opposite leg is bent. Use my hands to support myself here, and then I'll just squeeze that quadriceps, lift that foot off the ground, get that terminal extension, really try to engage and squeeze that quad as hard as I can. Again, 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, and back down. So again, working that end range of motion to help strengthen the areas around that knee in case you have bad knees. The next exercise that I will show you if you have bad knees is called the isometric half squat hold. And so basically we're going to restrict a bit of the range of motion that might cause some knee pain if you have bad knees, while still allowing you to build strength in the areas around the knees. All right, so what we're going to do for this particular exercise, we're going to get our feet into that squatted position, just about shoulder width apart, with a slight bit of toe flare. All right, now to perform this half squat position, you're going to start by sitting your hips back as you start to bend your knees. All right, but you're not going to go all the way down, so you're going to stop about halfway. All right, you can feel that the quads being engaged here. Just going to hold this position for 20 to 30 seconds. Arms are out in front of me so I can have good posture. All right, my feet stay flat on the ground, and then I'll drive back up to the top. Let me show you from the lateral view so you can see that I'm not going all the way down, because again, this is the half squat, isometric hold. So again, feet flat. All right, from here, I'm gonna start to bend those knees, keeping those feet flat on the ground. Arms straight out ahead of me, help keep my posture, my chest up. Hold this 20 to 30 seconds. You'll really feel those quads working, which again will allow you to get them stronger, even though you're not working that full range of motion of that squat position. All right, the next exercise that I'm going to show you that you can do if you have bad knees is called the isometric wall sit. All right, so slight bit of a progression on that half squat position that we just talked about. But for this, you're gonna need some sort of flat surface like a wall. All right, and what you'll do, all right, to try to avoid putting too much impact pressure on the knees, all right, start by standing up nice and tall against the wall. All right, get those feet by about 16 to 18 inches away from the wall. And then from here, with my feet flat on the ground, about hip width apart, slightly outside of that, I'm going to start to descend down by bending my knees and keeping that pressure up against the wall by pushing my back against it, driving my feet to the ground. Until I get to the point where I feel my quads engaging, I can feel them tightening up. All right, I'm using these quadriceps, they're getting stronger without putting so much pressure on my knees. I'm just gonna hold this position. All right, so that's a position you can hold for 20 to 30 seconds. All right, a couple of different variations for this same movement. All right, if you have a little bit more range of motion, what you can do is get a little bit farther from the wall and drop a little lower, ideally, so you can get those knees to about 90 degrees. Same idea, holding this position. All right, and last but not least, the highest progression for this movement would be a single leg wall sit. So from here, same idea, might want to start with 2 legs, all right, slightly farther from the wall this time, and then I hold one leg locked out. I really feel this right leg doing a lot of work, holding myself up. All right, same idea, you can switch legs. And again, if you're doing the single leg, you only have to hold it for about 15 seconds or so, but that's another great exercise to use if you have bad knees. All right, that's gonna do it for part 1 of some of the best exercises that you can use if you have bad knees. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. If you got some good info from this video, go ahead and like and share it. And also make sure to subscribe to our channel so that you can stay up to date on more ways to keep yourself healthy and happy. And if you're interested in working with a team member here at FitTRAC, go ahead and click that link down in the description box. That way we can set up a call with you and we can figure out if it's a good fit to work together. All right, thanks so much and see you next time.